Now we're looking at the baptism, and we're going to look at Paul's gospel, and that's a gospel of salvation, but did not include baptism. In the book of Acts, we find that Jesus actually sent Paul to do, to open their eyes, to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan to God, that they might receive the forgiveness of sin. And we find that in Acts chapter 26, verses 16 through 18. God did not send Paul to baptize. No mention of baptism here. This means we receive forgiveness of sins without baptism. And in fact, as was noted above, Paul told the Corinthians that he was not sent to baptize. If baptism for salvation was necessary, God would not send Paul to preach the gospel and save people without giving him a command to baptize. Baptism is clearly not a part of salvation. Salvation has been the same throughout the Bible, and there is no one person saved by baptism in the Old Testament. There is only one plan of salvation in the Bible, and that is through faith. Salvation has always been the same throughout the New Testament and the Old Testament. Belief and not baptism. And you find that in Hebrews chapter 10, verse 4, and also in Acts chapter 10, verses 42 through 43. And you should read the faith chapter in Hebrews, which is Hebrews chapter 11. There you'll find many of the Old Testament saints mentioned, and all saved by faith. Again, thank you for listening.